That there's going to be, this is similar to what the NOPD has in place right now for Mardi Gras?
You know, a good comparison, although we, like to allow people to have their vacations and leaves on Mardi Gras, we have in the past thought about should we even allow that because of the amount of work that we have doing Mardi Gras. And, as a comparison, NOPD has 0 leave during Mardi Gras. No employee takes a leave during Mardi Gras no matter what. For us, this, I guess, enacting this temporary operational directive is similar to that. Unfortunately, it wasn't planned, but that is something to put things in perspective. Not a single police officer can take leave any days during Mardi Gras.
Of course, what the vacation policy is now as of last night?
In light of the boycott organized by union leaders, I've rescinded all the vacation and annual leaves for firefighters. This is in an effort to ensure that we have enough people. This is about public safety. So long as everyone reports for work, we'll have no need to force anyone to work overtime. As we talked about yesterday, the overtime policy is really voluntary, and we've been able to help with the staffing shortages that we have. Once again, yesterday I explained why, but we acknowledge there are staffing issues on the department, and able to handle it with the voluntary overtime was the best way to handle it. But in light of the union organized boycott, we do have to make sure that people are safe. We have huge numbers of visitors coming in right now, and so we've canceled all the leaves. For people who have any kind of commitment financially, we're waiving that. They just have to provide proof that they've committed to flights or cruises or whatever it is. If they have a financial commitment, obviously we wouldn't do that to be punitive in any way. It's not meant to be punitive in any way. This is really about ensuring that there are enough firefighters riding the trucks to keep people safe. And once again, we know it's not the ideal numbers, but this is about keeping people safe.
And the firefighters are now saying that this policy that was enacted at 9 o'clock last night is retaliatory to their overtime boycott. Any truth to that?
There is no truth to the fact that, there is no truth to any comment that the thing's retaliatory. It is really not. It's about ensuring that we have enough people. If we didn't have anybody ever take a leave, if nobody ever took a vacation or took a leave from the department, we'd have fewer firefighters. But we do have more firefighters to allow for that, and unfortunately right now we don't have enough. And so with the voluntary overtime, once again, was helping us to cover for that. But without the voluntary overtime being worked, we just need to make sure we have people on trucks. And with the canceling of the vacations, it allows us to put enough people on the trucks to be able to keep all the trucks in service and keep people safe is really the key.
How long will the vacation policy be that all vacation is canceled?
A real good point is that the vacation is a temporary, it's a temporary operational directive, and it'll be rescinded as soon as we have staffing increases or firefighters choose to start working overtime again.
And so what do you do now as chief to get everybody in a room, get the city administration and your fire union leadership in a room and get everybody back on an even keel to where they don't have this bad feelings and to where there's this talk about job actions and that sort of thing, and get them what they want, which is better pay and more people on staff?
Getting the firefighters satisfied is going to be a matter of getting all parties to a table and having us talk about what needs to be resolved, and that'll take some time to walk through, but we're committed to doing it, and hopefully we'll get the firefighters satisfied and get them back to work. As I said, most dedicated workforce in America and in the city, certainly, and I want to make sure that they're taken care of. They work very hard. You see it day in, day out, put their lives on the line, and I want to make sure that they're happy in their jobs.